Well, I definitely recommend it because it covers so many areas that make people just better people. And I love that it's not intrusive. It's not really telling you how to think. It's just it's just laying some, it's just making you aware of these areas that you need to be aware of. You need to know how to have relationships. You need to know how to express your feelings. You need to know because that's just part of being a human. And I like that about the program. I like that it's you know I think a lot of people are scared that people are teaching that schools are educating our children to be a certain way. I don't feel like this program is pushing an agenda. I feel like it's pushing a just how to be happy and how to be healthy emotionally and socially, how to interact with others and how to just be more happy and content with yourself.
My name's Dr. Corey Throckmorton. I currently serve as principal at Concord High School here in Arkansas, Concord, Arkansas. For the past 10 years prior to this year, I served as a principal slash director at the alternative school. We called it New Start Academy in Wynne Public Schools. Prior to that, I was 10 years in the West Memphis School District. During my time at Wynne, I had a chance to become a pilot school for the HeartBridge program, HeartBridge Collective program. And through a chance meeting with Bill Vining at one of our summer conferences for alternative educators, we began a relationship to incorporate this curriculum and program into our school. I fully believe I'm very passionate about the work of the HeartBridge team, HeartBridge Collective, and been very honored in my role there. But would encourage any legislator, any superintendent, any co-op director, anybody that's in charge of anything, a principal, hey, just a teacher that's looking for something else to pour into her students. This is not something that should be mandated as additional. This should be something that should be woven in to the curriculum in such a way that it positively impacts our kids and therefore our state. With New Start Academy, where there are major differences within New Start Academy from the time that we did not have this program to the time that we implemented this program? And the answer is there were absolutely amazing transformations that occurred. The type of student that graduated or transitioned from New Start Academy for the past 5 years versus those students in the previous years to having the HeartBridge program. Feedback from counselors at the home school at Wynne High School and Wynne Junior High School, feedback from administrators at those places and all that stuff. There was an evident transformation in a student's approach to not only their academic performance, but how they handled themselves in situations, behaviorally, socially, and decision making, and just responsibility and all of those things. Before, it felt as if maybe those students were checking a box and meeting the goals on their student action plan, meeting that goal and going back and acting the same way that they always did, almost as if it was just a timeout or maybe even a punitive placement. But it was truly utilizing HeartBridge curriculum and this program. What we were rehabilitative. We were actually impacting decision making and who those students were personally. We would tell them all the time that we loved them. Each day they heard that they are loved, and many times they were heard they were loved the way that they are. They heard that, but we loved them way too much to leave them there. That we wanted them to grow, and that was modeled again by staff and by myself. And that growth continues today. It's an amazing, transformative guide for decision making for and just how to impact and be a part of something larger than ourselves.
When we started HeartBridge, we were in the pilot program. And I'll have to tell you, over the last 10 years or so, however long it's been, I have seen this program change not only my students and their mindsets, and their self-awareness and self-management. I have also seen it change the staff here. I have had personal change because when you're going through that and trying to keep an open mindset, you look back and you see things that you might have been raised thinking one way, and going through the program and you're doing the lessons, you're like, hey, that's how I need to rethink how I do that. Kind of like the mindset that an alternative school is for those bad kids. It's not for bad kids. They're broken kids that need a little extra love and help. And so I mean that's just a mindset, one mindset that I know comes from the community that and even parents when they're bringing our kids over and then they get over here and they see that it's not. But I would recommend HeartBridge because it has done a lot to change even my mindset. It has taught me things as I go through it, and every time I go through, I learn something new. And the same thing with my students. I mean, because we'll start at the beginning and then we'll go through. So next year when I have the kids, we start again with our, open-mindedness and self-awareness, and we start all over again and try to grow on what we have. And every year the students seem to get a little bit better. So I would recommend the program to anybody.